Hey there, PYP Grizzlies. Welcome to this week's workout. Today we're going to get started with Spiderman Push-Ups. And something before we start that I forgot to mention last week is sometimes we try exercises and they're extremely challenging. And that's okay. I want you to do the best that you can for 2 rounds because we're doing 2 rounds. So if you can't make the number that I have set, it's not required. Everybody's body's different. Everybody's been doing different stuff since quarantine. Maybe you're stronger in the front of your body, okay? Or your chest and your quads and all the front parts of your body, the big muscles in the front. And some of us are stronger in the back, the hamstrings and the lower back and the upper back. And that is okay. We got to work on what we're not good at and continue to develop what we are good at. So the first thing that we're going to start with is Spiderman push-ups. I'm going to recommend 10. However, of course, if you can't do 10, then don't do 10. If you can only do 8, do 8. If you can only do 6, do 6. And if you can't do any of them, maybe just try regular push-ups. If you can't do regular push-ups, try push-ups with your knees on the ground instead of your feet. We always have to adapt and modify for ourselves in order to get the best possible results. So the Spiderman push-ups, what you're going to do, you're going to have those hands underneath the shoulders. Every time you do a push-up, you're going to bring your knee up to your elbow and then back down. Up to your elbow and then back down. The number that we're going to go for today is 10, like I said. If you can't do 10, go ahead and go for 8, 6, 4, whatever number it might be. We do want to keep an even number because we're pulling our legs up on each side. So let's go ahead and get started with round 1, 10 Spiderman push-ups. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, go ahead and take your 15-second rest. And let's go ahead and go round 2 of Spiderman push-ups. Hands underneath the shoulder, back is nice and flat. Ready and go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and rest. Now, next what we're going to do is something called full squats. I've been working on learning more about exercising, and these are something that I learned just this year. Doing squats always hurt my knees, so I found a way to do better squats. We can go all the way down. So instead of going to a traditional squat, which is right here and then up, we're going to go all the way down. So I want you to keep your eyes up, your back flat, which means don't bend over like this, nice and flat, squat down, and then stand up. As we're standing up, something that I like to focus on is pushing my knees outwards. So what happens is we don't want those knees to collapse like this. We want to keep pushing them outwards. Let's go ahead and go round 1, 10 squats. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and rest. Awesome. Now, as we get ready for round 2, let's go ahead and focus on the fact that I want your weight in your heels. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to press down on those heels. So what I don't want to see is when you squat, those heels shouldn't come off the ground. Otherwise, we're utilizing different muscles than the intended muscles, the quads and the hamstrings. I want you to put that weight back in your heels, almost to the point where your toes can come off of the ground. I know it seems a little weird. I know when I was learning how to do these, I felt very off balance, but again, we have to work on being out of our comfort zone in order to learn something the correct way. So we're going to go for 10 reps, round 2, full squats. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next one that we have is crunches. So for crunches, we're going to lay flat on our backs. We're going to cross those ankles. And what I want to see is we're pulling those knees just a little bit back towards our upper body, and we're pulling that upper body off the ground. The farthest that you have to go in a crunch is just getting your shoulders off the ground. The muscle that we're aimed on working is our abdominal muscle. So a good way to check to see if you're doing it right, give yourself a little poke in the stomach. And if you feel those stomach muscles really hard and tense, you're using the right muscle, okay? Don't pull on your neck. We gotta keep that neck relaxed, eyes up. We're just using those abs. We're not pulling down on our neck to get our neck closer to our knees. This is what a crunch looks like. Okay? We are going to go for 12. 12 crunches. Round 1, 12 crunches. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Go ahead and relax. And let's go ahead and go round 2 of crunches. 12 more. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Go ahead and relax. All right, the next exercise that we have are these stationary inchworms. You're going to start in a standing position. Just going to gently set those hands on the ground, and you're going to walk your hands out till you're in push-up position, and then walk them back till you're in a full standing position. We're going to go for just 5 stationary inchworms. So start here, hands down, keeping those legs as straight as possible, walking my hands out till my body's nice and flat in push-up position, and then walking them back up. That would be 1 rep. We're going to go for 5. Let's go ahead and start round 1. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and relax. All right, let's go ahead and go round 2, stationary inchworms, 5 more. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3. Notice I'm not bending my knees. 4, 5. Go ahead and relax. And the last exercise we're going to go for are 3 count jumping jacks. The way we do these, you count them in 3 different parts. So you say 1, 2, 3, 1. We're going to go to 5. 5 3 count jumping jacks. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Awesome job. Go ahead and relax. And final round to conclude our workout here. Last round, 5 3 count jumping jacks. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Awesome job on that workout, guys. Get some rest, get some water. We'll see you for the next activity.